that we always come out a little slow. It sucks, but we pick it up eventually. And I think that in the second half, we were doing a lot more communicating, passing players off between the defense and the midfield sometimes too. And I think that it got better throughout, but it could always increase still. So.
Yeah, Kay's a really good commander-in-chief. She's one of our top people. She is our top communicator. So she kind of keeps things going, and all of us say our things here and there. But we're able to sort it out. We're still working through trying to be solid. But.
Yeah.
We prepared for some specific players on their team who were quite good, clearly, came out of the game and it did some damage for us. So I thought we came out and did all right, but at halftime we were able to make some adjustments and really maybe hammer home some things now that we'd seen those players in action. You try to tell people how good someone is and what they're going to do, but until they really see it, it's hard to grasp it fully. So I think our second half, we were pretty strong in the back there. I thought we organized. Keturah Gordon one more time was fantastic. Jasmine Ramon, wonderful. So we were able to shut down some players a little bit better, force them to shoot out wide on us, force them to shoot from behind, further up the field behind a specific line. That's really not dangerous for either of our goalkeepers. So some good adjustments at halftime, and certainly a little more spark in us in the second half as well.
I think that Coach talks a lot about knowing our range, and some players can hit a ball over 30 yards and some players can hit a really good ball over 10 yards. And I think that for me personally, I took more control in the second half of if I could get a drop ball back and then hit it one time up, I know I personally can do that. So I focus more on that aspect of my game, and I think a lot of players started to key in on the things that they're really good at to make the team better.
It always works. When you have Kay, just pick it up, just looking for our forwards to make that run. It's great. And you see Ursula kick it up, making us forwards making a diagonal run. It's great when we get up. And the momentum's there today. We really have the second half of momentum.
Yeah, every time we get a couple moments of greatness, a couple opportunities come, more and more come. We gain confidence as we go, the more opportunities we get. Sometimes we just need to take a little more risks.
Back-to-back weekends are always tough. Now the kids have a couple days to rest and get recovered and get their bodies back underneath them. So we'll come back on Wednesday, and as we said at the very, very end of the game there, as we all got together as a team, that we go back to work. Our job on Wednesday is to get us prepared for Utica, who will be a battle for us. I think it'll be a good matchup for us. They've had some good results as they've gone through the season, but I certainly think that the days that we come out and we can put together good string of passing, and our back line can organize us, and we can get some offensive power going forward, we can compete with just about anybody. So I think the 2 days off of rest coming up will be good for us, and then we go to work on Wednesday to figure out what we need to do against Utica. And I think it's really going to be a battle, and we're amped for it. It's if I got to say we got a rival, I think it's certainly Utica. So we're always pumped about it, whether it's home or away. So on the road, certainly no other reason getting up, going on the road for 3.5 hours than to come home with a win.
We're going to be mentally set. We're going to go out there knowing that we are going to win, and we need to say, all right, we lost this game, we need to pick up ourselves up and be ready for next game.
We definitely need some rest and recuperation. It's been a rough weekend, 2 games back to back. Luckily we had the days off to kind of get it together, but yeah, I think once we get back on the field and get our heads on, hopefully we're going to come out really strong this weekend and kind of work it out.
Yeah, I think that Utica is kind of our mark towards the end. We have about, 3 more games after that. Mm-hmm. So we really want to pick it up in the last few games and just get out there and do our best for the rest of the season for the seniors and for ourselves. So.
Yep, we absolutely have a lot of untapped potential that's left. That was there in the beginning of the season and kind of disappeared. So we got to bring it back on and try.
It's not over. We're gonna do well. It's not over. Yep. We're still in this. So we're excited for Utica.